Hello. Oh god. Hello. Okay, that's much better. For some reason, I I gotta go XLR today, guys, and I am messing around with it. This seems a little quiet. Let's see if I can raise that up a little bit. There we go. I think that's about where I had it before. For some reason, the default back. Normal. Actually, we'll turn that off. There we go. And we had this going. Hello. Okay. I think that's better. Hello. Sorry about that. I literally set this up earlier today, and then for some reason, I guess I forgot to save it. So, yeah, I forgot to save it. I forgot to save my profile. Let's make a new one. Make it for the current one. Name it my active one. So hopefully this sounds really good to you guys. There we go. Okay. That's all good. That's why when I tried adjusting the music, nothing was happening. God dang it. Okay. One second. I need to set this stuff up real quick. Let's see, for you guys. Yep, music, game. Thing looks good. Let me make sure you guys can hear the game real quick before we actually get into this. Crap. No! Not what I wanted to do. You pause. Oh, I forgot to move this. Yep. Okay, cool. You guys can hear. Oh god. You can hear the game and oh god. There we go. Now there's no more double me. So yeah, I was gonna make a YouTube video today, but my Go XLR mini thing came in today. It wasn't supposed to come in. It was supposed to come in like a week later. So yeah. And then I messed around with it for a couple hours, trying to get everything set up the way we're supposed to, and then I totally forgot to save the profile because I assumed it is saved automatically. Oops. I think I have everything set back up the way it's supposed to be. And yeah, all looks good. Oh, I also have this. I can make a beeping noise. So I got that going for me. Do 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 do. Okay, so hopefully, let me know if that sounds too loud or too quiet or whatever. Anyways, let's actually get into the stream because it's like 10 minutes in and I haven't even done a single thing. So, for what we always do, we have a little lady over here on our starting screen who is a very cute Japanese lady sitting on a bench. And I'm assuming she just got done eating lunch because she has just a handkerchief in her hand. Kind of weird. But she's very cute. I like her eyes, her makeup is really nice, her hair, how it flows around is really cute, and her outfit's really nice. Yeah, I find it really adorable. But this is by, I don't have my thing up. I am a horrible streamer. I have to wait for Wallpaper Engine to load. Well, hopefully you guys are having a good night. Hopefully I sound pretty good. It took me a little bit to get this XLR thing set up, but I think it'll be, hopefully it sounds professional. I know I'm not professional in any way, shape, or form, but hopefully it sounds professional. But this is by Squawk. It's called the Fragrant Garden. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Turn that off. Let's actually get into the game. Where is OBS? Like so many things going on right now. Switch over to game. Oh god! I don't have it set up. There we go. There we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, I need you in my life. I need to throw you over here. Yep. Okay. We should be question mark good. Now I need to make sure I have the game volume set the way it's supposed to be. I can't actually adjust that automatically now. Oh, dang it. Oh. Complaining at me because I'm really low on health. But let me go into options. I need to turn off the background noise so that I may adjust game audio because it is really quiet. Music can be off. Still seems to be pretty quiet. Actually, that might actually be pretty good. We'll see. To me, it sounds pretty balanced. We'll see. Tonight's gonna be a pretty simple stream. I'm gonna put lights and decorations on my ship. And then I want to start gathering some iron and start designing the bases of our space station that's going to be housing this ship, and we'll be building defenses and whatnot on it in the future to defend against invading enemies. But we have the... do we have the thing going? I can't remember. We are plugged into it. Okay. Moment. I need to go into my XLR software, put a small gate on. There we go. Okay, yeah, that should work. Now it's picking up my mouse clicks, or keyboard clicks. Probably will still pick it up while I'm talking though. Oh yeah, we're mining silicon, that's right. Yeah, so we can build a solar panel to keep the iron mine running all the time. I remember what we were doing.
Battery charge.
Oh god!
That's what I would say, had you remembered to do so.
I did not remember to do so. I am dying because I forgot that I require...
Emergency! There's an emergency going on.
Oh god!
It's still going on. Still an emergency. Oh, sorry.
Ooh. Okay, well, we almost died. Almost died in the middle of a guitar solo. Run! I need healing! Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Healing! Has anyone ever died in the middle of a guitar solo? I'm pretty sure someone has. There's absolutely no way we've gone this far in live without somebody dying to a guitar solo. Okay. Well, that was fine. Somebody's dying. Yep. He's still dying. Wasted space is a snarky suit things is amazing. Depressurize, there we go. Alright, how much silicon do we have on this thing? Should have a decent amount by now. 5,000? Get up to about 10k. Just because bulletproof glass takes a lot of silicon. so the first thing we're gonna need is like actual lights. Like we have this corner light here, but that is nothing. We need exterior lights. Where do we want to put these spotlights? We could put like 2 here and 2 on the other side. Just face them down. And goes plenty of light at the bottom. And then we could put like 1 here. Like another one there for forward. I think that'll look pretty good. Alright, we also got the offset spotlights too. We got the normal ones. Okay, so we're going to build 4, 5, 6. We are gonna need 60. That's not 6 times 8 is not 64. 6 times 8 is 48. We need 48 of steel plates. Okay. And we're gonna need 12 large steel tubes. And then a lot of interior plate. Turn 20. And then 4, 8, 24 bulletproof glass. Alright, we'll let all that go. Do. Oh yeah, I actually didn't need to build those. Because I have to take this part apart. Oh wait. You can't actually do that because it's going to depressurize the cabin. 'Cause I'm pretty sure spotlights are not, oh, that's an iron thruster. Are, yeah, they're not, airtight. I did not design this thing with spotlights. I mean, the thing I can do is just put something like this down here. Like, something for like spotlights. Might look a little cheesy. We'll see. Do. I almost got enough. Just do it up. Just do it up. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty cool. We need a couple for the bottom, which I could literally just attach right here. Just put like one right here. Just one facing downward. Yeah, that worked. Looking pretty. Hey, what's up, Pride Man? How you doing? By the way, how does the mic sound? The Go XLR came in, so I had to reconfigure everything to work with through an XLR signal instead of a USB signal. So hopefully things sound balanced. Oh god. Buttery smooth? Nice. That's what I like to hear. I had to quickly, in the first 10 minutes of the stream, reconfigure everything because I forgot to save all my settings. So they were all default. I'm like, why isn't my mic working? Oh, okay, well, give me a moment. I gotta set all this up. Luckily, I had a vague idea what everything was supposed to be. Alright. Do. I can do things like this now. I got a beep. I think there's also a button I can click to mute everything, so if I ever cough, I won't pick up on the mic. What else do we need? Oh, we need these things. Yeah. This Go XLR was supposed to come in next week, so I was extremely surprised when they came in today. Which is why there was no YouTube video today, because I was busy setting this one up. I literally got all the way up and back to where I was supposed to be to start the YouTube video, and then that's when the Go XLR arrived, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna set this up. And then when I looked over, I'm like, I have an hour until I work. Alright, well, this video is obviously not gonna get done. So that's gonna be tomorrow's project. Also, I forgot about construction components. 30, 60, 75. Yeah, I saw all the custom backgrounds. I haven't messed with them, but I saw that you sent them to me. Slower than molasses in January. Okay, we can probably disconnect from this thing. I think we got enough silicone. Yep. Nice, dude, nice.
We'll be low on the next beat.
Think it's snarky suits. Oh, by the way, dude, you missed it. I let the game run when I was troubleshooting my mic, and I got all the way down to like 5% on power, and he's like, warning, your suit is low on power. You probably should start panicking. Why aren't you panicking? You should panic. This is a really big problem. Some of the lines that Wasted recorded for this mod is really, really cool. Yeah, I literally ran out of energy. I had to quickly run back to the ship before I suffocated to death. I was troubleshooting. I wasn't in the game. Oh, this isn't what I want. Yeah, I'm gonna let my energy go all the way down and see what else he says. Oh yeah, I already took all that. Alright, cool. I was panicking. I was freaking out, dude. I was like, oh god, where's the entrance to my ship? How do I get in there? I'm dying! Quickly, turn oxygen back on! I was panicking. I was doing the panic. I built 74. I need 75. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I forgot the bulletproof glass.
Good. Cutting off your O2.
Okay, he's cutting off my O2. Good to know. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that because I actually don't have any lights. Go get some energy. Do. These lights build. We'll make our way to the iron mine. And we're gonna get a crap ton of iron and we're gonna start designing a frickin' space station. And maybe start seeing if we can find some fusion. I wanna find some, I want our space station to run off of fusion power. Hey Jackson, what's up, man? How's it going? We are building some spotlights. Got the first one built. Yay! Now we can have light in front and below us. Do 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 do. Do. Hey. Get this baby built. Haven't thought about attaching a nuke reactor to the uranium mine. I mean, yes, but no. I think that would just blow up the uranium. As fantastic it would be a really difficult way to mine. But hopefully soon we're going to start looking for some fusion once we start getting the station under construction. There we go. Now we need to adjust these lights, so we need to get inside so we have a perspective of what we need. Boop. Bippity bip. Boo boo. Alright, so we need spotlights 1 through 4. Front lights. Those all grouped together. And you are the bottom lights. Front lights. Nope. Want to make them a little bit more yellow, so they're a little bit more natural. Radius. A bit wider. More intensity. Yeah, do not offset them. We'll do the same thing with the bottom one. Large radius. Decent intensity. There we go. Now hopefully next time we go somewhere, we'll actually be able to see what we're looking at. Might be another one in the back. This will do for now. Time to go to the iron mine. Oh, that's uranium. More uranium. We got plenty of fuel. We need the iron mine. Nope. That's not the button we click. Iron mine. Show on HUD, please. I'd like to see all of your HUD. 40 kilometers that way. Nope, Jackson, I have not seen Game of Thrones. I've heard it referenced, but I have not watched it myself. Full power to engines. Let's go 250. Get there quick. We'll be going about as fast as a destroyer. No, heavy cruiser. Missile destroyer? Oh god. It was weird. Brad, you played my mod a lot. How fast does the destroyer go in my mod? I forget. $250? Okay. So we're going faster than a destroyer. Oh wait, yeah, we're going about as fast as a frigate. Good to know. Heavy cruiser goes 200. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I remember I put frigates in the wrong like speed category. I couldn't remember when it started. Alright, so we're not quite going as fast as a frigate, but we're going pretty fast. We'll start slowing down when we get 15 kilometers away, because it's going to take a while to slow down going this fast in Space Engineers. Start slowing down. We're approaching target at a very fast velocity. We're going slowing down as fast as I expected we would slow down. I think we'll be fine though. Time will tell. The crashing can be fun. No, I don't want to crash. There we go. 71. Actually, we need to continue slowing down. We're about 5 kilometers away. There we go. We'll approach at about 40. Should have all the materials ready. I mean, we have the materials to upgrade the uranium mine. But if we get this going, we can start working on the station. Which is more fun. I'm realigning myself. Actually, didn't we just need bulletproof glass for the to get the uranium station going? I think that was all we needed. Yeah, because we have everything else to upgrade it. Alright, change of plan. Start, put on the brakes. We're heading towards uranium. Get that station all the way upgraded. Up and going. Alright. Full power. How do I feel about D&D? I've never played D&D before. I've always been interested in it though. There's a certain D&D character I really, really want to make. Is like some sort of mermaid paladin. Like some sort of mermaid that is like blessed by the light and is there to like help everyone out. I've always like wanted to make something like that. Oh shoot, nope. I didn't mean to turn that on. Like, basically, her story would be like, where she was like kicked out of like the kingdom, and she had to like figure out how to survive on her own. And by doing that, she found out how to use holy powers and use that to protect herself. Like some sort of like knights mixed with a mermaid. I think it would be fantastic. What about you, Jackson? You ever play D&D? Also, let me know how well the audio quality is. This is the first time I've been using the Go XLR and my new mic together. So hopefully I have everything set the way it's supposed to be. It looks balanced on my end. Oh, nice. So you've been playing for a while, Jackson. Awesome. Good to hear, dude. Yeah, hopefully your campaign's going well. I also spent a lot of time watching Critical Role, where they have a campaign with just a bunch of nerdy voice actors playing together. It's really good. I love it. I haven't got caught up on this week's episode, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm like, dude, this would be so fun to do. I have been slowly trying to figure out a way to make like a D&D campaign in Homeworld. Like, I don't exactly know how we would do like the shops and everything, but the combat, I'm pretty sure I know a good way to actually make that work. And basically, like mostly the way it would work is kind of how Captain Shack does his Star Wars campaigns. Where it's like we'll meet up with like the mothership or something, and they'll give us some sort of mission, and the whole campaign will be about doing that mission. Maybe it would be like scouting out resources for the Higarans, I should say, or investigating some sort of energy signal that turns into something crazy. That I think would be really cool. One kilometer away! See how well these lights work. I've never really seen Battlestar Galactica. I think when it was around, I really wasn't too much into space, so I kind of missed that whole bandwagon. Yeah, I think these lights are only good for like 200 meters, and we really need to slow down. I'm going way too fast. Oh, is this on the other side of the freaking asteroid? Hang on. No, we're just further away than I'm actually expecting. Let me just make sure that's true. I don't want to accidentally run into an asteroid. Although I've heard Battlestar Galactica is really good. I just never got into it. Yep, you're on the other side. That's what I thought. Alright. Because I'm pretty sure these lights aren't that bright. That's not the airlock. Airlock's over here. Hmm. Ah, okay, okay. Good to know. Alright, so you are on the other side of the planet, asteroid. It's... There you go. There's the storyline to our campaign. I like having a little spotlight. Kind of just showing us what's on the asteroid. Do. Captain Soap on the Starship Normal Prize. I still love the fact that only like a very, very minor few people actually know what that reference is. They use it in like every video. Makes me laugh so much. Ah, the sun is going down. Never mind, it's definitely not up. Is it up? It might be up. It can't be up. Is it up? Okay. Maybe we actually played that much last time. Good to know. I'm actually curious, Pride, Jackson, do you guys actually know what the Starship Normal Prize is referencing?
No mercy. Mercy is for the weak. I see the future.
The Tiberium sun has risen! See, can't you see it? The Tiberium sun is so freaking high right now! Even though we're in space, it's not exactly risen. Only know it by the name. It's a totally Spies reference. That's why I said I think like only 1 or 2 people that have ever seen my channel actually know what I'm referencing. And I kind of just keep it right now because it's I just love it. I don't know. Like here, let me see if I can find it real quick. I know exactly where it is, which may or may not be a good... Oh, wait. Crap. Hang on. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys actually can't see my cool XLR. Cool. Shit. See if I can find it. It's like here. It's almost right. The name of Cain. Cain lives. I have to wait for this gets over because it's too good. Can't kill the Messiah. Alright, one moment. I'll switch over to boop. 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 And boop. This is where that reference is from. Let me turn this all the way up.
Cover me. I'm checking this out. Cover her against the Starship and Normo prize?
There you go. And why do I always have that line stuck in my head? I can't tell you. That's how my brain works. Oh, where'd Command and Conquer go? Oh god. I've lost everything. There it is. Oh god. Didn't realize I wasn't in the game. Do. Oh god. Why are we here? Oh yeah, how much uranium have you mined? Not that much. Oh yeah, it's because the sun just came up. And I don't think it's producing enough power to actually run this all the time. It just runs it every once in a while. That's funny. Yes, they did. The Mammoth tank is still probably one of my favorite tanks of all time. Maybe next to the Russian heavy tank in Red Alert 1. That tank is pretty cool too. Do. Yep. Alright, I think I just needed a bunch of bulletproof glass to fill this thing up, if I remember. Yep, that's what we're waiting on. Kami Tim Curry was fun. Yeah, he was. I don't remember a whole lot of Red Alert 3, because I think they used too many actors in that game, actors and actresses. But Tim Curry was amazing. He made an amazing Russian leader. Maybe one day we'll actually stream on Red Alert 3. I've only beaten that game once, and that was with a buddy. I never solo beated it before. I wonder, are these things actually generating power despite the fact they're not actually facing it? Nope, I thought so. They can't see through it. We need to build another round on the other side. That's fine. We have enough uranium to last a while anyways, so I'm not too worried about it.
I've got a present for you.
That was left-handed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Red Alert 3 kind of went a little bit crazy with some of the weird stuff. That's why I said I think they went a little bit too much with the crazy factor. It was awesome, but it's not as memorable to me as Railer 2 is because of that reason. But it could also be I just played a crap ton of Railer 2, so... That was left-handed. I got a present for you. That was left-handed. I always enjoyed that saying because I am a lefty. I was like, oh, he's complimenting things. Romanoff was a Giga Chad? Heck yeah, I loved Romanoff. So yeah, do we have to wait for some things? Hey Pride, and Jackson, I'm pretty sure you have, well maybe you haven't. Have any of you guys seen the intro to Railer 2? Whenever I think of Command & Conquer, that is the thing that pops in my head every single time. Alright, Jackson, you've seen it. You both have seen it. Alright, cool. Like, I remember seeing that for the first time when I was 8 years old, and I was like, this is the best game ever. We got nuclear missiles, we got giant apocalypse tanks, we got freaking Russia invading America with those giant dreadnought ships. I thought it was the coolest thing in the whole world. Oh, we still need more bulletproof glass. Alright, cool. Speaking of Railer 2, here's a remastered version of the intro song.
Full power bar keeps your AI happy.
Good to know. I like keeping my AI happy so he doesn't kill me in my sleep. I probably would too. I would just vote him just because Yuri is his partner. I need to build things. Need more bulletproof glass. And I don't remember where my port is. There it is. Lining of silicon. Lining of silicon. Doo-doo-doo. It's so nice to know I can speak softly and my mic picks me up. I always had trouble with the other one because of the noise gate. I had to keep the noise gate at a certain area, otherwise when Doggy McBarkface barks, it picks up. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, is this entire solar panel built? That's not actually going to generate
So,
a lot.
your energy is critical. I'll come back when it's a disaster.
Okay. Good to know. Creepy. No. No, I haven't heard about that theory, Jackson. From my knowledge, and I've never actually beaten Railer 1, This is just me putting like the storylines together. But from my knowledge, in Realm 1, Russia won and wiped out all of Europe. And then so because of that, Realm 2 happened when Russia decided, hey, let's fight the strongest country in the world and prove that we're ready for world domination. But they had started attacking the United States. Which, according to the storyline of Realm 2, the USA pushed back Russia and basically invaded Moscow, and Russia ran away to a time machine where, anyway, I'm thinking of Yuri's Revenge. I don't exactly remember what happened between 2 and 3. I think they went through a time machine where they went further in the future, and then Japan rose to power because no one, fought them because they were too busy fighting Russia. I think that's how the storyline goes. I might be a little bit rusty on that.
Engineer,
Oh god!
you are low on power.
You're low on power. Shut up, snarky voices. Run! Nope, that's the engine room. Okay, yeah, I do remember that cutscene. Everybody panic! We're out of power!
Gentlemen,
It's a nuclear device. Time is running out.
time is running out. Gentlemen,
Yeah, I still had this on sucking the air out. Oh well. One day I'll make a system for that to actually work right. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is upgrade this baby.
You seem to be overrun. Have you considered our eventual DLC?
No. I will not buy a DLC just because my inventory is overloaded. I know what DLCs do to my wallet, and I know better than actually investigate in it. I didn't mean to say investigate. Invest in it. Do not investigate your wallet. You'll find really bad things, and then you'll wonder how they got there. He's laughing maniacally! Quick, kill him! That's how that works, right? Hopefully this just works. Hashtag just work. Do. Alright, we need a lot of fun things. Just grab everything, throw it all in, and build whatever else we need. Oh god! You. This is no time to panic. This is the perfect time to panic. Think of that every single time I want to do a panic moment. Just that Buzz Lightyear moment. Alright. Add all that into the build planner. Console all 4s, add components. Can't.
creation of the humanoids. Power to overwhelm and destroy. Creation of the humanoids. Power to overwhelm and destroy.
Yeah, I remember how to do the build planner stuff, so we're doing it the old-fashioned way.
Creation of the humanoids. Power
25, 20. Feel helplessness is your best friend, Savage. 3 large steel tubes, 1 computer. And 23 motors. And then there's a way I can actually click the button and add it into the production queue, but I don't remember what it is. I don't really use the build queue that much. I do it sometimes, but not too frequently. So many drums! Run from the drums! The drums! They'll come for us! Oh no, we ran out of iron. I know how to fix this. It's called putting that here. Disassemble these. I'm too lazy to go back to the iron mine. Oh no, we need a lot more than I thought. Oh, yeah, that's right. Just throw it down to one of those. Okay, do we really need 45 of these? No, 20 of them are extra. Okay. My favorite type of juice? Like, are we just talking about like fruit juice? Because if we're talking about that, I would say apple and grape juice. I go back and forth between those. Orange juice every once in a while to mix it up, but apple and grape are definitely my go-tos. Alright, disassemble these. Yeah, it should give us enough iron for what we need. And conquer. You're a pineapple juice type of guy? Pineapple always seems to be too sweet for me. If I had to choose a tropical fruit, it would definitely be coconut. I love coconut. I would live off of coconut cream if it wasn't so unhealthy for you. Combine and conquer! Oh, we're still short like 100. What else can we disassemble? Oh, you guys have bulletproof glass. Of course you do. Stripping away a little bit of armor isn't gonna hurt. And yes, I'm doing this because I'm too lazy to go back to the iron mine. Despite the fact we'll have to go back to it later to set everything up. Bill Jackson, since you started this, what's your favorite pizza? There we go. That's enough to get that project done. Also, is this the last song on the playlist? It probably is. No, there's 2 songs left. Okay. New York cheese. I've had, no, not New York style. I've had a Chicago deep dish style pizza when we went there to visit a couple of years ago. It was so freaking good, and it took forever for them to make, but it's a traditional deep style pizza, so they were supposed to take forever to make. Like, I think it actually took 50 minutes to cook. Like, holy crap, there was so much to it. It was crazy. But if I would have to say, probably meat lovers, I would say, where you have like pepperoni, sausage, bacon, and like 4 or 5 different types of meat on it. Although we have a bacon cheeseburger pizza here that is pretty good. If you get it at a gas station. But they make it pretty good, so I can't dock them any points for that. Get what you can get out here in the middle of nowhere. Do. I didn't need the motors! It's not required to make it functional! Dang it! Alright, well, let's strip down these motors then. So we have some resources. To get the thing running, we'll do that.
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools.
I feel like the game audio is still a little low. Turn that up more. Yep.
Power low. Disconnecting browser. Disabling Netflix.
No! Not my browser! How am I gonna watch my YouTube videos? Can't do this to me, game. What would you do if an AI decided to do that? It's like, I see you're low on power. We're disconnecting you from the internet. And it's like, no! My entertainment! How will I watch cat videos now? Will I ever get my daily dose of cat? I can't live without my cat videos. And for once, we'll probably have a momentary freak out for about 5 minutes and then probably get over it. I adapt to situations pretty quickly. Or find other ways to entertain myself. Like, for instance, Jackson, I'm not sure if you're still here anymore. If you are, what's your favorite way to entertain yourself? I guess a better way should say, what was your favorite way to entertain yourself as a kid? Hey, it is up and operational. Are you actually in the ground? You are. Fantastic. Oh, I can turn you on. Oh god. Makes a loud noise. Oh, that's cool. It's actually like pounding the ground. Oh cool, and you can see the tubes going in. That's cool. It's definitely mining faster. Kill. You definitely are producing power, it's just not producing much because the sun's on the wrong side at the moment. There's some of them just producing a teeny tiny bit of power. A lot of them are not. Things like the ones on the sides, they're like over here. That's cool. Eventually I want to turn this entire thing into just a giant solar block. But that's not going to be right now. We got our mine upgraded. It is producing some uranium for us, and at a very quick rate because we aren't producing enough power to run it at the moment. That is done. Fantastic. Alright. So that's running. It is quote-unquote self-sufficient. Now we need to go to the iron mine. Ah, okay, dude. Awesome, man. As a kid, I had a Game Boy Color, which I used to play Pokemon Gold, and that was like my go-to game from like 5 to like 8. I played that thing all the time. But if I didn't have that with me, my favorite thing to do was to, like when I was really young, like 3 or 4, was to sit down and watch a clock spin in circles. Like watch the hands go around. That was entertaining for me. And staring at a ceiling fan, turning it on and watching it spin in circles. Yep, I was that kid. But once I got a little bit older and we had consoles and whatnot, I played a Donkey Kong Country 2, Game Boy Color, or I should say Pokemon and Game Boy Color. I think those were like my 2 go-to. Command & Conquer, Railroad 2, Homeworld. Nice, nice. Yeah, I had a DS for a while too. I still have it. I think it's like on my dresser. But I played a little bit of Diamond and Pearl. Didn't really play too much of it. That's when I started getting out of playing Pokemon games, realizing that they use the same formula over and over. It was fun. It was still fun though. Just got bored of it. And I think I also had Super Mario 64, which was a lot of fun. Okay, so we need to go to iron. So we can start mining iron, getting it refined, and then start designing our station. Because we should have enough... Yeah, we still have like 8,000 silicon. And we have 1,700 from iron from melting down the metal things. Also, we're out of music. No! Must fix music problem. Need music in life. Let's see. What's another good building one? We could put Homeworld on for a bit. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Media player, need you in my life. I need playlists. Homeworld. Play all. Cycle and continue. Go. And I need to make sure that the audio is balanced properly. It's a little bit on the low end, so let me raise it a little bit. There we go. That should work. And I don't know why, but my playlist has every single Command & Conquer, or not Command & Conquer, every single Homeworld 1, Homeworld 2, and Homeworld Cataclysm soundtracks, and for some reason, it always likes to pick Cataclysm. Not entirely sure why, but it just does. Iron is, yeah, that's right, we had to like fly around this little thing. I had my old Game Boy Color for a really, really long time. It was It was fun. I remember there was one afternoon where I was really, really bored. I was over at my grandparents' house because they were babysitting us, and I spent the entire day, and I think I went through 2 AA batteries because I played my Game Boy the entire day, taking a level 72 Typhlosion, taking it to the starter areas, and killing level 2 Pidgeys until it leveled up. It took like 10 hours. And I think I killed my Typhlosion like 4 times because he ran out of moves and struggled to death. But I did it! It's one of the dumbest achievements I've ever done in my life. The Pidgey Massacre. Pretty much. I don't know why I was so dedicated to doing something that dumb, but I did it. Dedication of a 9-year-old brain. 8, 9-year-old. Did like another Cataclysm song. No, wait, this is my custom song. Yeah, this is my custom song. This is one of the Dark Soban ambient themes I made. What's my favorite bit of Cataclysm? That's kind of hard to decipher, like right off the bat. I mean, I love the storyline. If we're going to talk about storyline of the game, it's definitely Mission 15 where you have to fight the Ventusi. I love the interaction that the Kunlun or the Samtal have to the Ventusi, trying to get them to help repair their gun. It's the only scene that still makes me cry, because I just find it so fascinating. And how, you know, inferior creature, like the Samtal, try to get a superior creature to say, hey, look, you may be more powerful than us, but we desperately need your help, otherwise everything is going to die. And that's the mission that gave me respect to the Samtal, where I like, oh yeah, so even though these guys are minors, they have the balls to go against something that will easily annihilate them, just to get some help. Also, I might have been talking too much. We may have to redirect ourselves so we don't run into this asteroid. Forgot how fast I was going. Oh, I have that entire mission memorized because I loved it so much. It's like ingrained in my brain forever. Yeah. Yeah, they were trying to jump to another galaxy to escape the beast because they were scared of him. And the Samtal wanted them to help them out because the Ventusi are the only ones that knew how to repair the siege cannon they had. Mission 6 is your favorite? Mission 6 is pretty good too. I'll admit that. It always terrifies me. Especially when you get spotted in the nebula. God, Cataclysm had such a good way of making space scary. Like, their atmosphere, the sound effects they use, the dialogue. They did such a good job. But Mission 7 is the first mission I played that gave me a nightmare. And it gave me my first nightmare. It made me stop playing Cataclysm for 3 years because of it. I had a dream that that I was in a Kushan destroyer with a couple of iron frigate escorts, and we were doing a patrol around the mothership, and all of a sudden we got reports that Beast cruise missiles were on their way to the mothership. So I quickly got the crew into action, got a defensive formation going, and as I was talking, some of the missiles got through and infected the mothership. And I just remember waking up to the screams of everyone getting infected. Yeah, that kind of scared me as an 11-year-old. I stopped playing Cataclysm for a while after that. I was like, this is too scary, I don't like it. I know it triggered that nightmare. It was the screams of the guys getting infected in Mission 7. That still terrifies me to this day. Especially when I play it on the old computer. Because the fact that game is old and laggy, and so you get amplified. When a computer is really laggy, well, I should say not the computer really laggy. In the old times, on the old computers, the CD-ROM drive was hooked up to an audio card because audio card and video cards were separated. So my audio on that computer plays perfectly fine, but the video lags like crazy because it's not powerful enough to play the game. So imagine a really slow, like a really slow video of the ships getting infected playing at 5 frame rate, but you hear the audio perfectly. It terrifies me. So I can't play Cataclysm in low frame rates because I go back to those old memories that terrify me about that game. God, brains are so freaking weird. Also, we didn't get close enough because I started talking. I have to hook the ship up to the iron mine because we don't have anything to power it at the moment. I should show you guys that old computer. It's still hooked up. I haven't dusted it for a while, so hopefully it still works. I've actually been thinking about doing some sort of ancient time stream where we play on the ancient computer for a while. Where we hook up the old Windows Me computer and we just play old games on it. I think that would be really fun. Alright, that should be close enough. We're 64 meters away. I call it the ancient one. The computer that is literally old enough to drink. It was made in 97. So it is 26 years old. Still runs. Don't know how, but it still runs. Oh, so you love the exploring aspect of that game. I think it's because I came from Homeworld 1, which in my eyes is like Star Trek, where you're going through the galaxy, you're exploring, learning new things, meeting these aliens, and trying to discover, you know, your fate, and it's really peaceful and joyous. And then you go to Cataclysm, where it's the exact opposite, where it shows you that space is brutal, and there's things out there that will kill you if you're not careful. And as an 11-year-old, I couldn't quite understand that concept of, you know, a horror game, or a not really horror. Crap. What's a game called that's really focused on, not death. Crap. There's a streamer I watched that literally plays nothing but these type of games. Grimdark, like games that are focused on more like grimdark atmosphere than like a joyous atmosphere. I need to turn you off. Boop. No, you're almost right there, Jackson. Giving sentient AI rights won't help. You need to give them lefts, because only AI will understand what lefts are. Humans don't understand that concept. You could just do what they do in Sword of the Stars, just enslave them. It works. Lifts? No, lefts. L-E-F-T. I'm making a left-handed joke. Doot. Oh yeah, I need to hook you up. That's what I need. I love making those dumb jokes because no one understands them because I'm a lefty. It's like, we have to make a right here, right? No, we make a left. Really? No, you actually do make it right. Just let me have this joke, alright? No! The logical connection is no longer logical. Oh, I think I have to go a little bit... Oh, yeah. That's probably why. Yeah, we have to go over to the right. Because it has to be on the same side. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, in Sword of the Stars, you can research AI, and then you can implement it into your planets to help boost the industry, or you can put them on your ships to help boost like speed and tracking of your weapons. And I think there's another one you can implement it in. But if you do that, there's a chance that the AI will rebel, and if they succeed in the rebellion, they'll take over the entire planet and become their own faction, which then you have to fight. There's certain researches that you can do to prevent uprisings from happening, like enslave the AI, give the AI rights. I think that's actually a technology you can do in that game, or put a chip in the AI or program the AI to not have an aggressive thought, and then they won't uprise. I love Sword of the Stars. There's so many. The more I play it, because I played it a whole bunch as a kid, but the more I play it, the more I realize, like, holy crap, there is so much to this game. Like, we've done 4 streams of that game, each one about 3 or 4 hours, and we're about maybe approaching the halfway mark when it comes to the timeline of that game. Now, granted, I do have the research speed set slower, because I usually play on large galaxies, but yeah, there's so much to do in that game. We're getting to the point where we definitely need allies. And we definitely have to keep an eye on our allies and make sure they don't research AI and start causing more problems going on in the galaxy. I think the thing is over on the left side. I remember. I don't actually remember. So let's go down. Let's line ourselves up. Yeah, there it is. So we need to go. Yeah, we need to go in this direction. There we go. I think that should work, question mark. I don't know what direction that power socket... I think it's focused... I think it's on the other side, so we need to probably just rebuild it. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Yep. It was already on depressurize. Luckily, I'm the only one on this ship, so we didn't really lose a whole lot of oxygen. Just annoying. Yeah, I need to put you, like, somewhere else. I also need to put you, take you off of this so we can actually use that, build a cargo system so that thing can go a little bit longer. So yeah, we need to move this. Do. Tyrannic raiders are arriving. Yeah, that should work. Should quote-unquote work. Hey, we are connected. Awesome. Which means the mine is now running and producing iron. Hey, awesome. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to build a cargo system. And by cargo system, I mean we need to build a small cargo block. So we need... Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. We can't build it! We need metal grids, which requires cobalt. Okay. I guess we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. I could build a connector. I'll give it a little bit more storage. I really want to do that. I could also like build a connector all the way up so we can just hook our ship up to it, which eventually is going to be the plan. I guess for now we'll just let it run. Build a little solar panel on it so that this thing can run 24/7. Although iron does actually mine pretty quickly, so we probably don't need this until we actually find cobalt. We'll just grab it and mine it. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, wow. That's amazing, dude. Yeah, we played a little bit of Stellaris with a buddy of mine as well. We didn't really get extremely far because we ended up getting busy doing other things. I think he went to like college and then I started doing whatever this is. So we didn't really get a whole too far. The Stellaris is a pretty cool game. I do enjoy it, but it's a little bit too spreadsheety for me. Even though I could say the same thing for Sword of the Stars, but I kind of make it spreadsheety. Just because there's so much you have to take in on a turn, especially when you get to the stage that we're currently at. Okay, I think we're like 130 turns into the game, so we are definitely at mid-game. And mid-game is usually when the other empires find you and they start sending wave after wave of large fleets at you. Oh, you usually play as a Robot Hive mine, Jackson? That's pretty cool. And Brad, you like it as well? I enjoy Stellaris with mods. Like the Star Wars mod is pretty cool, where everything turns into Star Wars ships. Oh, you call it X-Mind? Nice, Jackson. I do remember in Sword of the Stars, one of my favorite memories when I used to play it all the time was I remember I had these 3 planets that were really, really good, and I decided just to defend the ever-living crap out of them. So I also set the timer to like a minute for combat. And I remember over time, I eventually got up to Dreadnought, so I just had these large ships defending the planet. And time would go so quickly that by the time they reached me, the match would end, so no one would actually hit each other. And I went like that for a long, long time, slowly killing the enemy ships, building up these 3 planets from their debris, increasing my resources so I could continue building up Dreadnoughts. And then there was a turn where there was an AI uprising on the enemy enemy planets, and the AI ended up taking over the entire galaxy except for the 3 planets I had. So the entire game was just me defending these 3 planets against AI that couldn't attack me because the battle timer was too short. It ended up being a really weird game, but it was funny how the AI is just like, oh hey, there's a new faction on the map. I look at the map and every single thing is AI, and the player I was fighting died because the AI took over everything. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool, Jackson. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's one of my favorite members from Sword of the Stars. Also fighting... It's all Steve. Everything's Steve. Also fighting the ghost ship for the first time terrified me. Reminded me so much of the Beast. Because the ghost ship is just a large capital ship floating around. I don't think it honestly has any weapons, but it has the ability to take over your ships at close range. And if it does take it over, it keeps them. So the next time you encounter them, you have to fight your ships. Or whoever else gets encountered by them. So it's a very difficult encounter to take care of. How much iron do we have? Oh, that's in the assembler. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. About 4K. Not much. Got some. Next, we probably need to find a spot for our actual space station to start constructing. And then I want to do some exploring to find some more resources. Right now, we literally just have the absolute basics in the game. We need to find cobalt so we can start putting things on these. I also probably need to build a solar system for this guy. Solar panel system. Yes. Yes, I do agree the junkyard dog is a menace. I have a funny memory about that too. I had a buddy of mine who I was introducing to Homeworld, and he was playing it for the first time, and he got all the way to the Graveyard Menace, and I told him to not approach those gates, the hyperspace gates, because there's something that comes out to take your ships. And so he went in very prepared. He had a couple support frigates because we didn't know what to expect. We just knew that the game told us never to do this. So he had a couple support frigates, and he had a heavy cruiser that he was escorting. He got close to the gates, and we're like, "What the heck is that thing?" And we saw the junkyard dog for the first time. He's like, "I don't know, but I'm gonna kill it." And he told his heavy cruiser to attack it. And I remember watching the heavy cruiser because we both believed that the heavy cruiser was like the strongest ship that we've ever seen in this game because we were young. We were like 10 years old at the time. And he just attacked the junkyard dog, and it just didn't even phase him. It just came up to his heavy cruiser, clamped onto it, and ran away. We're just like, what the heck just happened? It's like, okay, we're never doing that again. We just lost a heavy cruiser. It's a really fun memory. I love it. Like, do not underestimate Junkyard Dog. You will lose your strongest ship if you do. Boo, boo, boo. More DACA. The answer is always more DACA. Alright. We'll mine a little bit more iron. Try to find a spot to start building the space station. We might do some exploring. I don't know. I don't know if I want to construct or if I want to explore. Nothing is a menace with more DACA unless you find out it has some sort of reflective technology. Then it's probably the biggest menace. I learned that lesson on World of Warcraft when I tried to kill someone with a spell. He ended up having reflective shielding. I ended up killing myself. Because I crit. PvP. Never change. I mean, I guess I could be flying around right now. Like, I'm trying to find some asteroids while we're waiting for some iron to get mined. Although the capacity on this thing isn't really big, so do need some iron, not mines. Thanks, brain. Let's see, the sun is pretty high, so yeah, we could definitely get a solar system going. It's probably what I'm gonna do. Although we don't have a whole lot of nickel at the moment. I think we need nickel to make battery components. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we can't build that anyways. We can get the solar system going, but we don't have a battery to charge the solar panels.
Realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
But I like dying. Anyways, so we can build the solar panels to keep the mine running, but once the sun goes down, it won't no longer work. So, possibility. By the way, Jackson, do you know how much health the junkyard dog has in the original game? Why you do this to me? Thank you. I believe it has 10 million health. Which I believe they set that high to make it virtually unkillable. So yeah. You could kill it. It's just gonna take a really long time. I believe in my mod I set them to 10,000 health, so they are definitely killable. But there's 6 of them now, so yeah, good luck with that. Honestly, I wanted to make multiple patrols, but there's only one script for the junkyard dog patrols, so I had to put them all together. Sad face. What am I doing? Why am I here? Oh, we're supposed to be exploring. That's right. Depressurize, please. Because I have to disconnect the power. I didn't depressurize fast enough. Oops. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. This godforsaken planet. That one over there. Disconnect, please. Yep. Let's grab what it has mined. Throw it in our refinery. And now we need to find a spot for our space station. Our space station is going to be pretty large. The space station is pretty much the whole point of having all these mines going. It's the primary reason. So let's find a spot for the space station, and then we'll do some asteroid exploring. I want to see if we can find cobalt and fusion. Or antimatter. If we find antimatter, that'd be even better. Alright. Boo, 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 boo. So let's see where the center is for all of these asteroids. Let's go over here, that direction. So much suffering. Sucketing succotash. Okay. I do also have spots on this ship where I can upgrade to like this thing to a combat ship too. Let's get about 15,000 meters away from this iron mine. That might be where we're going to put our station. Excuse me! That felt weird. Oh, not that many. Start off with that much. Then we'll make plans. actually hooked up the video thing for my old computer. I still have the VGA connector hooked up. I might have forgot to hook up the audio. No, the audio still hooked up to the XP computer, so I have to transfer it over. I don't know if you guys seen the Is It Possible series that I have on the channel. That was recorded off the XP computer. It's so funny how a lot of people actually don't know that. I think I might actually do that here in a moment. Once we do some asteroid exploring. Turn on the ancient one. You guys can go back to the 90s where things were cool. I can't really say much. My 90s really weren't that cool. Can you beat Fallout 4 with a frying pan? If Fallout 4 worked on a Windows Me computer, maybe. Oh, I did try to get Command & Conquer Generals working on that old computer once. Just to let you know, that game requires a like 1.0 gigahertz single core processor and like 500 megabytes of RAM. That computer has a 233 megahertz CPU with 256 megabytes of RAM. But that computer loaded it. I loaded the main menu and I tried to load the single player game, but after an hour of waiting, it was only 15% done. So I was just like, yeah, this isn't gonna happen. But it tried. It tried this little heart out. You can make a mod like that, Jackson. All you have to do is add the heavy cruiser to the kamikaze command list. I've actually been thinking about doing that for a couple of the capital ships, either for the mod or for a video. Just like how we got all the other ships to hyperspace by adding them to the hyperspace queue or hyperspace list and the this tweak script. I think there's another script for kamikaze. Oh yeah, I just need to mark the spot. That's why we're here. View from current position. There we go. Alright. The site for future space station is now here. I am going to keep my ship here, and we're going to do some exploring. It's only 12. Okay. To that planet. Asteroid. Sent video in Discord? Nice. Maximum speed. Oh god, getting close. You. What do you have on you? Are you useful? Please have fusion and or antimatter. I would be super happy if you did. You have iron. See that. Okay. Anything else you have on you? More iron. Might just be a giant iron rock. Yep, I think this thing just has iron. Alright, well, you're useless to me. On to the next rock. Yeah, but would you guys be up for a Back to the Past stream where I hook up the old computers and we just play on it for a day or for a stream? Would you guys be up for something like that? You cool with that, Jackson? All right, sweet. Okay, so that rock has nothing. You're useless to me. Let's go to that cluster. Because if they have something, they'll have it everywhere. Oh god! I'm slightly too fast. Hello? Hello? Any minerals home? That's another one of my custom songs. Dude. I still think the first combat song I made was pretty good. Oh, these rocks are useless to me. Come on, rocks. Something. How do I feel about Homeworld 2 Marine frigates? Eh, they're okay. I mean, I know my captain ship is based off of it, but they're an exploration. I find them more like a science ship where they're more out there for exploration and then possibly taking over objectives that Command wants them to do. Like, they're kind of like a special ops science vessel. I think of in my head. I don't think of them as the the go-to ship to capture enemy ships. I always thought that was really weird in Homeworld 2. Man, these rocks are useless to me. They have nothing on them. They have absolutely nothing on them. Like, I like the idea of the Marine frigates being like a captured base ship, but I like the idea of them being a special ops ship a little bit cooler. That is something that we don't have in the Homeworld universe, or at least like the Higaran fleet doesn't have, like some sort of unit that's designed for infiltration and secret missions. Which I guess I relate to that because that's pretty much what Captain Soban's job was in Homeworld 2. Was to get intel off of Macan for the fleet, for fleet intelligence, so they know what's going on. Is this another useless rock? Hello. Well, there's a lot of really cool tunnels here. And we have iron. I might have gotten myself lost. No, I haven't heard that. But I wouldn't think that they would be better, honestly. It's really like I've seen like Warhammer 40K, and I get it's just a meme. Um, but they're designed to go into hell, pretty much. Those Space Marines are designed to infiltrate hell and escape from it alive. Where Homeworld Marines, I can't see that happening. Like, they're designed to infiltrate a ship and take it over and bring it back to Higara for either analysis or for use in the fleet. They're not extensively trained like Warhammer 40K Marines I would imagine would be. We found some silver. Interesting. Do I have a silver place? I think I do. Yeah, I already have... Ooh, we already have cobalt. I forgot we actually found that. Nice. Okay, so we're just looking for fuel now. We're looking for a Duratanium deposit, which we can use to make fusion, or we're looking for heavy ice, which can be used to make antimatter. Preferably, I would like to get fusion because its conversion's a lot less complicated than antimatter and requires less power. But either way, we're going to use one of those to power the station. We'll keep going further away. See if the ones further away will actually spawn these. Hello. This is an interesting color. You're an interesting rock. Private sale. Found a pirate. This might be their base. There's nothing useful on this rock. Wait, hang on, there was something. And this was probably the private sale. Yeah, I think it was the private sale. Okay. Wait. Oh, you're just normal ice. There was a number next to it and it freaked me out, but it was actually an arrow. Okay. You're not heavy ice. Alright. Well, good to know. That's an ice one. Let's go in this direction. Here. Let's go this way. Let's go find some fusion. Also, we're getting low on power, so after this we need to go back and fuel up. I don't really want to mine the fusion yet. I just want to find it. So I know where to make my mine in the future.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with that in mind.
I do realize you keep me alive. Do I care? No, I don't. Please find me Duratanium or fusion. I said the same thing twice. Duratanium or heavy ice. I want you in my life. Unfortunately, they're rarer to find than uranium, so it's going to be very difficult to locate it. There's ice on the... Ooh, that's the planet. Dang it! I was like, ooh, there's blue there! I have no idea if modded stuff spawns on planets. Sure it does. Probably Duratanium on the planet. Also, I'm 95% sure I'm saying that wrong. That word wrong. That wrong word. Yep, that's what's going on here. Word wrong here, boys. Alright, you have normal ice. Yeah. I think that's mission 3 you're referring to. I always end up building so many flak frigates that they destroy the infiltrator frigates before they even get close to it. And then I just mine the map, and then eventually I let them pass, and then just recapture it. No, I usually just start assaulting the frigates. That's always my go-to plan on that mission. Defend, harvest, destroy. Anything around here? Iron! I don't need a freaking iron! Also, we haven't found platinum or anything like that either. I think the only, like... Oh wait, we have found silver, and I think we found gold.
Remember Hal from 2001?
Oh god.
They didn't keep him properly charged either.
Okay, we need to make our way back. We're 48 kilometers away. I didn't realize my energy was that low. Run! So many meters per second! Run! Wow, we're going so fast. 20 kilometers away. Start slowing down when we get to 10. 13, 12, 11, 10. It's gonna take a while to slow down. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh god! I may have underestimated how fast I was going. Gotta go fast. Yep, Space Engineers just turned to Sonic.
Engineer,
Oh god!
you are low on power.
We're low on power. No! Where's the entrance? Forgot where I parked the entrance! Don't worry, we got this. We're fine.
I'm afraid to inform you that the red substance is supposed to be on the inside. You have 4 clones remaining.
Thank you. At least I have clones. Alright, well that was fun. I get to find my way in my ship around in the dark because I still don't have lights. I got this. That's the engineering area. Hey, we're alive. There was only some panic happening in that round. Just a handful of panic. Nope, wrong button. There we go. That's the refining area. Boop. All right. Let's try a different destination this time. See if we can find some fusion. So we went that destination last time. Let's start heading towards the moon. Let's go down here. So let's grab this one right here because it's actually really close to us. Please have Duratanium on you. I would be super grateful. I see something on you. That's just a rock. I think that's just a rock. Yep. It's Rocky McRockface. It's a giant Geodude. Anything going on in here? Wait, have we explored this one already? This one had silver on it, if we did. Feels familiar. Although the music doesn't actually help. Wait, something over here? I think that's gold. No, yep, that's gold. That's a lot of gold, actually. Holy crap. Marking this. Here we go. We could probably put a couple gold mines here, because it's a pretty big node. Good to know. Alright, well, that was a major discovery. Good to know. Let's keep heading towards the planet. Useful to me. Please tell me you're useful to me. Useful. Be strong, be courageous, be useful. Wait. Not useful to me. You're just a rock. You are what they call the useless. Titanium! Yeah! Finally! It's inside the rock. Of course it is. Is there a way to actually get inside? Or deuternium. I always call it Duratanium. I don't know. Apparently every type of scientific rock that starts with a D is Duratanium to me. How my brain operates. Alright. Let's make a rum hole. Let's get to shiny bits. There it is. There's the Duratanium. Hee, it's sparkly. Alright. Go ahead and mark this. I'm gonna call it fusion. Now we can actually mine this. We have to build a refinery to actually refine this because it requires it's a very specific refinery to make it. But now we could build a mine here, start mining Duratanium, refine it on the ship, and we will have the ability to make fusion power. Hey! Of course, now we also need the materials to build the fusion power plant, which I need to go back to the ship and figure that part out. That's cool. I'm happy. And slow down. There we go. Cool. Cool. Alright, what does it take to build the... oh, that's not a connector. That's the last thing you want to connect to. You don't want to connect to a thruster. Really, really bad things happen if you try to do something like that. We have to build the magnetron component. So we will need silver, gold, silicon, cobalt, and iron. We know where all those materials are. Cool. So we can definitely get the fusion reactor running. Awesome. Cool. Alright, so let's make our way to... Actually, you're still at the spot, I believe, because I haven't moved the ship. The space station construction site. Yeah. Cool. So I think that's gonna be the plan for the next stream. We are gonna start construction of the actual ship. I didn't know if we were actually get the construction going today because of the exploration and stuff I wanted to do, but we have found fusion, so we can set up a mine to start doing that once we get to the point where we actually need to start building the fusion power plant. By the way, the fusion power plant looks really cool in this game. Let me show it real quick. So, this is what it actually looks like. And it looks even cooler if you stack multiple of them on top of each other, which is what I'm probably going to plan on doing. I have like 3 of them or something. Really cool. There's a small ship version of it too. The antimatter one actually looks pretty cool too. Let's see if I can push it away. It's a big piece of engineering. This is also the medium size. Apparently they're planning to make even larger versions of these. What's the smaller version look like? Here's small. Which still kind of looks like the big one, but not near as epic. And then we have the teeny large one, which just kind of looks like a little space rod. But I believe the smallest one produces 1.5 gigawatts of power. The small reactor produces 8, and the medium size produces 32. So yeah, ginormous numbers of power. Honestly, we probably don't need that much for the space station I'm building. Fusion reactor should be more than enough. I more and less need it for the shields and weaponry that I want to put on the station. And the refineries, because it's also going to have a refinery area. It's going to kind of just be a giant multi-purpose station. I guess that's the plan. But yeah, let me go ahead and get in the ship, and we will log off of this, and I will boot up the super old computer so I can show it to you guys. Also, I need to make sure it still works, because I haven't started it up in a while. It's like starting up an old car. You want to make sure you do it every once in a while just to make sure that everything is actually working the way it's supposed to. You don't have a magical $300 bill that you have to pay because you forgot to start it up a month and now the battery no longer works and the alternator went out or something dumb. Old cars are weird. I don't really have any, but I know I live out in the country and a lot of people deal with that crap. Let's go over here in our chair. All right. Here is OBS, because that's going to be a dock screen for you guys. I apologize. Switch over. There you go. You can look at Ariel while I quickly get switch over to audio for the old computer. One moment. Okay. I use my more slack. Power. Almost ready. All right. Now I need to set up OBS. I believe it is video capture. Old computers. Oop. I guess this. One moment. I know that's black right now. And turn off the moment. And make sure she has power. She should. Booting up. See if she still works. I heard it beep. BIOS is working. Oh yeah, I still need to set the audio up. But if everything works, we should see a really, really old screen here in a moment. Boop, boop. Oop, I heard a noise. The floppy drive is working. Also, there's a breeze in here now because the fans on that thing are super powerful. Crap, where is the one I just plugged in? Did I actually plug it in? Yeah. Oh, wait. That's now on the right input. I still don't have audio thing on, right? I think it's in recording. Oh my. No, please. Set that as default. There we go. And now you, I believe I need to tell you to listen. There we go. Now we play the waiting game until we hear the noise. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. We wait. We wait until we hear Windows noises. And then we will know that this is working. Computer hasn't booted up in a while, so it's probably doing all the memory checks and stuff like that. I have no idea how long it's going to take. Still nothing. At least now there's a breeze in here. One good thing about old computers is they always run the fans at max, because back then they didn't have the profiles to like run the fans at low power whenever not needed. They just ran it at max because didn't really have the CPU know-how to actually get all that working. I don't hear any noises or anything going on it. BIOS did give a good signal. I think it's still booting up. It might be doing the you shut down Windows badly, so we need to run checks to make sure everything's working right. Windows Me did that. Back in the old day. You ready yet? Uh-huh. The mouse is responding, which is good. They still don't have anything though. Come on, buddy. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in old stuff. I wanna see the old stuff. Make sure that this thing is set up correctly. Leave it. It's definitely not USB. One way to find out. Can unplug that and see if I lose its signal. Which I do. Okay, so it is hooked up to the right signal. Now, to do that. It's no longer transmitting because I unplugged and plugged it back in. Which I know how to fix. Deactivate, reactivate. There it is! Hey! The reason why we have no sound because it's saying it's daylight savings time, even though it definitely is not. But there you go. There's the old Windows Me computer. Hehe. Mouse should still be plugged in. It is. Yes, these are correct. That looks like the right time. Yay! It works! So here you go. Here's a computer from 1997 that still works. And yes, ignore the bubbles in the background. They're never going to change. It's too chaotic to make a change anymore. But these are some of the games I used to play all the time. Alert 2. There's SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yu-Gi the Destiny, Yu-Gi-Oh game. And actually all three of them are Yu-Gi-Oh games. SpongeBob SquarePants Operation Krabby Patty. By the way, these games barely run, just letting you know. They run at like 10 FPS. Locomotion. That's a fun tycoon type game. Also Car 76. This is an old racing game that barely works on this computer. Need for Speed High Stakes, the first Need for Speed game I ever played. Kind of runs correctly on this computer. Eagle Red. This is a modded version of Alert 2, because that was the first mod I ever ran. Real War. It's kind of a pseudo-okay strategy game. Command & Conquer Renegade. First-person shooter version of Command & Conquer. Age of Mythology. This kind of runs. Don't ask me how it runs, but it kind of runs. Scrappy the Guard Dog. Really cool game / screensaver. Alpha Centauri. That's probably a game that we could play on this computer. That one runs pretty well. It'll just have to be a small map. SimCity Unlimited, which doesn't work right on this computer for some reason. Hoyle, oh yeah, we could play classic games. We can also play Hoyle Solitaire. There is a AI in this game called Toby. He is a dog, and he's freaking hilarious. I love playing with him. He's so freaking cool. SimCity 3000, an old game, really, really fun. But yeah, welcome to the 90s. Risk 2? Actually, that game runs pretty well on this computer. 100 Great Games runs... Okay. Oh, there is a game in this that is pretty much... This reminds me of your dad's college computer. Yeah, it's old. This is a very old computer. But there is a game in this that kind of reminds me of Homeworld. It's called Mothership. And basically... we could probably load it up. We might as well. What time is it? Do we still have time? Yeah, we got like 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll load it up. It might take a while. Old computer. Also, do I have a keyboard hooked up to this thing? I do. It's on the floor. Hey. Holy crap, there's a lot of hair on this thing. Also, ignore the lag. That's an old game. Computer. Two hours later. Yeah, there's a game on this one called Mothership, where you basically have a ship that you can construct other ships from, and you use it to fight other bases. It's pretty cool. It might be a little laggy on this computer, but we'll play it. I dealt with it when I was 10 years old, I'll deal with it now. It's weird hearing this beat with Cataclysm music playing in the background. Kind of goes with it, honestly. Not too bad. God, it's loud in here with those fans running at max. Here we go. You're loaded. Alrighty. Yes. Look at that load speed. So freaking good. So much animation. So much wow. Actually, I have to hit the button. Alright. Nope. Keep going. Yeah, don't let it. Just move. So much load time. Almost there. Keep going. But this is basically a package of like 100 different games. They're like small mini games that you can play. It was really, really cool for back in the day. So close. I'm almost to the ends. This was my... Looks cool now still? Yeah. A lot of these mini games are kind of like... They used to be old arcade games. Like Powerball is pretty cool too. Just like little... They're like this little ball going around the track, and you have to try to keep them on the track without making them fall off. Nest Jump. Some of them are okay, but Mothership is the one I always played. This one was so cool. Wow, that was a perfect song to play. Right when I hit start. Loading your delivery files. So close. Come on. I believe in you. There we go. So yeah, we have this little guy, and I can move him around with my keyboard. And then I can tell him to construct ships. So let's build ourselves a gunship. And by building ships, it requires these units, which generate over time. And as the ship builds, I can control the ship by myself, or I can keep him like a parade of information and keep him with my mothership. So it's pretty cool. And we hit this map here. This will zoom out our map so we can see where the enemy bases are. And we basically start heading to that direction and kill the bases. There we go. We have a gunship in our fleet. And this up here is our maximum capacity of how many ships we can have at once. So I'm going to build another gunship. The gunship takes 2 slots, so we can build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can build 6 total gunships. Fighters are like fighters. They're very fast-moving ships. They have a little bit of health. Cruisers are like long-range. They have like a energy thing that they throw at enemies, but they're only long-range. And missile boat focuses on missiles. Destroyer has rapid-fire weapons. Supply pod keeps the fleet alive by repairing people, because you lose if your mothership dies. So it's basically like Homeworld. It's like a pseudo version of Homeworld. Yep. Let's build ourselves at least 2 supply pods, so the supply pods can keep each other alive. But you can I can take control of this ship and like assign wingman to like guard my ship. And then I can like go out and try to destroy the enemy. Or I can give orders to like protect a certain ship. It's pretty cool. I'm not really going to do this because the game lags a little bit too much on this computer. But just being the mothership with a fleet going around and killing the enemy is really fun. But the frame rate was a little bit faster. I would be a little bit more creative with it. But this was like, if I got bored of Homeworld and I wanted something different, this is usually what I played. It took so freaking long. I think there's like 10 levels in the game. I don't think I've ever actually beaten that. I got to like level 5. We're almost there. Almost to the first base. Yeah, the art looks really good too. Even for how old it is. Like this is being played through a VGA cable right now. So it still looks pretty good. Hey, there's our supply guy. Let's build another one. Actually, I don't think we're gonna need 2 for the first mission. Build me a destroyer. It's gonna take a while. I also love the fact the mothership moves very, very slow. I think that's another reason why it reminds me of Homeworld. Crawling down the space. Yep, our gunships see the enemy. They're engaging. Go, gunships, go! I believe in you! There's a fighter coming in. Okay, our mothership also has a weapon that we can use. Boom, fighter dead. Another one down there. I think I got this working on the XP computer, which would run a little faster. Oh yeah, my weapon is still in charge. I only get 1 weapon. Kill the fighters! And one cool thing I kind of wish Homeworld actually did is, as you can see, as our ships take damage, their color changes. And as it gets closer to red, they have less and less health. And then our little guy right here is repairing him right now. But this thing over here is the little base that we have to kill. And I think this map has like 2 of them. We'll kill... Ooh, there's a destroyer down there. We will stop. I'll stop. Our destroyer's almost done. There he goes. He's attacking. I don't think I can actually give him any actual orders. Unless I control him. Oh, there's a cruiser down there. Alright. Kill me a couple of fighters. Get some fast units going. Ow! You hit my ship! Kill him! Kill him with your guns! Go. Got a fighter. Ooh, yay, that destroyer is killed. Got the cruiser down there, who is dead, and now we just gotta kill the base. The destroyer is taking a decent amount of damage. Another fighter, and we can get a 3rd fighter out. That'll max out our capacity. Okay. Like, I can select that guy, and I think I can change spacecraft. Or give him protective orders. I know I can go like you and change. I believe that's how that works. Yep. See. Now we're the gunship. Yee. Kill the station! Kill it! Kill all of it! There's a couple of fighters flying around. I'm a gunship. I should gun them down. Kill the fighters! Ooh. Well, I can get that power up down there. I think it gives me rockets. So yeah, it's like... Something repaired me. It's like a pseudo... Like, if Homeworld ever became an arcade game, this is what I imagine it would be. Something like this, where you could build a few ships, and you have to kill a base. But we'll kill this guy real quick, and then we'll move on to a different game. Because if we ever do like an ancient stream, I need to figure out like what game would be fun to play. Because this would be fun for a bit, but because of the lag, it probably wouldn't be very interesting for long periods of time. Although for me as a kid, this was fun. This was peak entertainment. So much lag. Exit, please. Yes, please. Thanks for playing. Where's my mystical box of 5,000 CDs? There. Let's see. Some theme park would be a pretty cool game to stream. I mean, I love it. No way if that picked up on the mic. Yeah, exactly. It's just meant to be fun. You play around, you shoot some things, and it's a blast. I think that's why I keep coming back to it. Art Truck 2 would be pretty cool. Alpha Centauri would work really well. One of those first Sim Meyer games, or first like Civilization-based games. Warcraft 3 I don't think runs on this computer. I think it's a little too old. Got Yu-Gi-Oh! I should show off Hoyle. Thanks for hanging out, Jackson. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll be heading to bed here shortly, too. I'm just trying to figure out who would make a pretty cool stream. Tiger Woods 99? No. Zoo Tycoon doesn't run on this computer. Theme Park. Game. I could do Need for Speed, but I'm not good at racing games. Even if I had the frames, I still would suck at it. Oil and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of what it's looking at right now. God. Oil, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sim Golf. Those are like our options right now. Risk 2 would work, but I'm not good at that game either. Not sure. That's something I need to figure out. Eventually I would like to do some sort of nostalgic stream. But we'll go ahead and shut this bad boy down. I'm glad she still works. This is a Windows Me computer that was built in 1997. This computer is old enough to drink and do its own taxes. And probably even have its own children by now. It's old. Those of you that are curious, I think this works on Windows Me. No. That doesn't actually take me to where I wanted to go. I believe we have to go to Settings, Control Panel. It is a Windows Me Millennium Edition, so it's like the upgraded version of Windows 98. I'm gonna show you guys the system settings as soon as I remember where it is. Here we are. See if I can actually cover this up. Although it doesn't matter. This is a Windows Me computer. Doesn't matter if I show any type of credentials or anything. So, AMD K6 TW processor, 233 megahertz. In case some of you guys are curious, 256 megabytes of RAM. That's what this baby uses. Currently, we are using. We have 78% of our system free. Let me see. What kind of video card do we have in this thing? An SIS 300-350. I think it's a. If I remember, I think it's a Rage Pro, an AMD, or not AMD, an ATI Rage Pro. I think that's what's on this computer. And it has its own sound card, because this was back when sound cards and game things were separated. So it has a Sound Blaster card. And I will agree, it is much more powerful than the video card. But yeah, I'm thinking of in the future doing some sort of like time capsule. Not really time capsule. That's the wrong word. Some sort of stream where we go not back in time, maybe back in time. But basically, I want to stream this computer and I want to play a game on it and show you guys it. But a lot of the games on this computer are really, really laggy because that's just the way it was back then. There was no 60 FPS, there was 10 to 15 FPS. So I need to find a game. I mean, the only game that probably runs really, really good on this computer is the original Command & Conquer because it was designed for its time period. Command & Conquer 95 runs flawlessly on this computer. In fact, it's the only game where I could probably run 20 times faster than normal. And this computer will actually run it. Could do Red Alert 2. That game actually runs at real time. Maybe slightly slower. We could do like the old Red Alert 2 campaign on this old computer. That's a possibility. Yeah, Alpha Centauri works fine. As long as you don't play on large maps, it'll run just fine. Large maps will have long wait times when you get to a certain point in the game. But yeah. What do you guys suggest? What do you guys think will work really good on an ancient computer? The game can't be too laggy, otherwise people will get sick because of the low frame rates. I think it might have to be the original Command & Conquer. That might be our golden one. So maybe once we get done with Sword of the Stars, that might be a stream that we do. We play on the ancient one and play the original Command & Conquer campaign in the way it was intended to be played on an old computer like this. I think that would be pretty cool. Fun stream ideas. Also, ignore the fact Age of Mythology is installed on this computer. It runs, but it is slow. Anyways, bye-bye, old Windows Me computer. Time to go to beddy bye. And there it goes, and she is gone. Now I have to get up and turn her off because these old computers never did that. That started in the Windows Me or Windows XP stuff. Oop. Oh, I already had one Windows XP in. Okay. I didn't know if that transferred over. Go ahead and turn the computer off. You guys admire Ariel on this? Hey. Okay, it's off. And I think I'm gonna head to bed. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was different. But and we're gonna start construction of the actual space station next time that we stream. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do that once we beat Sword of the Stars. I really want to do some sort of like old series, old stream, and I think we're gonna play the original Command & Conquer on a Windows Me computer built in 1997. I think that's gonna be really cool. I think it's gonna be fun. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like if you do. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. Or next stream and video. I've yet to actually make a video because I got my Go XLR came in and I had to set that up. Hopefully everything sounds pretty cool. Oh, it's the new Windows? Yeah, this is my actual computer. This is Windows 10, not really Windows 11. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye!